Let's talk about using inclusive language in the birth world. I'm a doula and a childbirth and lactation educator, and I use inclusive language not only in my content, but also in my daily life. And I know that this is a controversial subject, so if you're not on the same page as me right now, please just stick around and hear me out. Obviously, a lot of this pushback just comes from transphobia, which is so silly because one, you just shouldn't be transphobic, but two, there are so many people, like people who are surrogates, people who give babies up for adoption, people who don't identify with motherhood because of loss, or 10 million other reasons. People who are moms but never gave birth. There are just so many reasons to use inclusive language that the excuses just, they don't add up to me. But the other thing that I see people say all the time that I mostly want to address in this video is that it feels clunky, it feels unnatural, they aren't used to it, so it feels weird or not genuine to them. So let's address how to make that feel more genuine or less clunky to you. The first thing is just trying to use it. It feels weird because you're not used to it, not because it actually sounds awkward. Start using it in your daily life and it'll come a lot easier to use in your content. But the other part of that is that people are using inclusive language wrong. No one is asking you to say chest feeding for every single person. Just asking you to maybe include that verbiage or say it for people who want that. I use the word nursing in my content and my daily life because it's a word that I already use all the time and also one that is very inclusive. On top of that, I rarely and almost never say the word birthing person, not because I don't like inclusive language. It's because it's easier for me, or it feels more natural to just structure sentences differently. So instead of saying like when moms give birth, I will say when you're giving birth or when people are in labor. There are so many ways to do this that sound and feel really natural once you start to do them. And if you still have a problem with inclusive language after figuring out ways to do it that feel more normal to you, then you're just transphobic. That's just what it is.